But yeah,
Or
every fucking human being, unless it's really sadistic, wants to heal a little dog or an old dog or whatever.
No,
or
I just wanted to say that every human being in this game, in their kind of profession or function, is so archetype.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, if I imagine a park ranger, I would imagine him in his park lodge with stuffed animals, fixing animals.
Maybe shooting one to keep the balance, you know, right?
Well, that's in Germany. I don't
this.
know if this is correct in the United States, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, probably this is correct in every natural habitat.
Yeah.
Which is kind of influeed by
I'd known the brothers used
outer
to be some kind
influences.
of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until
By the way,
and I think this is
the upcoming part is one of my favorite fighting parts.
Okay.
Ow! Run! Incoming!
There are 2 or 3 really great fighting parts in this game, and this is the first one of them.
God damn.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone.
Yeah.
So we reached the Anderson farm. We are on their fucking stage, and we are having their soundtrack, rock and roll soundtrack, while fighting the Taken. And Barry is behind the mixer.
Oh, heavy duty lantern.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Barry's behind the PA and lights controlling unit, whatever you call it. And you have so much ammunition. And you get an achievement if you do not fall under half of your HP. So I wasn't playing particularly good, but it was enough
For the
spoiler.
achievement,
Yeah, for the achievement. But you can do that a lot better. I wasn't playing too good there. Oh, and the shotgun achievement. I don't know, I think it's kill 50 guys with the shotgun.
I just imagine this playing this for the first time at night.
Yeah.
And you have the music and all these light effects and shooting. That's pretty cool.
It's extremely cool, believe me. It's probably the most, as the developers say in the video commentary, and there I was really close to not getting the achievement. It's probably exactly like the developers say in the video commentary I watched. It's probably the most memorable moment in the game for the players. Oh, and I did get under 50% life, as I'm seeing right now. Then the achievement must be like
Survive.
survive and don't get the, you know, gray screen.
Enjoy it!
But this is really fun, believe me.
Yeah, it looks fun. I like the graphics.
Yeah, me too.
A lot in this game.
Me too. And Barry just lets them explode with his fireworks. Yeah, the graphics are really cool. I think so too. I don't know if the graphics are, you know, on par with games at this.
That was awesome!
At the time it was
Bright
released,
Falls,
but
rock and roll capital of America.
I think the graphics are really tasteful
Yeah.
and fitting.
Yeah.
Hey, ow! This way!
I think what the graphics are trying to display, are doing it very well.
Exactly, yeah.
People, and a huge manhunt for one stuck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out.
No, we're I think, yeah, we're not that far from the end of episode 4. Like 20 minutes or something.
Yeah, more like half an hour. If I see the...
You're right, yeah, it's half an hour.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
He's carrying the cutout with him all the time? Or?
Yeah, he stole it from Rose's diner.
As the deputies hauled Wake and Wheeler away, Agent Nightingale eagerly examined the stack of papers Wake had been carrying. It was incomplete, a collection of random pages, but there was enough. He saw his own name in there, among others. His hand shook with emotion. Finally, it was proof. He had been right all along.
Well, Agent Wheeler is kind of developing into
Agent Nightingale or Agent Wheeler?
Who's Agent Wheeler?
I don't know who Agent Wheeler is.
Isn't that Barry?
Thought I heard that. Yeah, Barry Wheeler.
Yeah.
What did you say? Agent Nightingale.
Agent Nightingale is
Yeah.
kind of developing into an antagonist.
Yeah, from the beginning on, I think.
Wake here has
You're
something
right.
to say.
Oh, I love this
What's
scene.
that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Oh, Alan is so cold-hearted sometimes. He really is kind of cold-hearted. I mean, his whole purpose is, like, you know, rescue Alice, get himself out of there. It's really egoistic in a way. While, for example,
Look at that thing, Al. They really went
Well, I
all out
mean,
with
the
this
whole
Viking crap,
world
didn't they?
he created, right?
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves. So how come I
yeah,
never heard of these guys?
I see
Right?
we're.
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy
I see.
Osbourne through reality
There's
TV?
the next Night Springs coming up, by the way, which is creating a whole new different level to talk about this for us, I think.
Sleep. We all spend a third
Night
of our dreams
Springs.
in its soft
Man,
embrace,
brings back
somewhere between
memories.
fantasy
Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your first
and
real
dreams and
writing
ways
job.
of
What
forcing
got you
themselves
started?
into waking life,
Was this one of your
or
episodes?
vice versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode: The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready.
Oh, wow. Who's that?
You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat...
Oh.
Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
I mean, it's kind of a thing, right? Because, to be honest, I do not have a lot of knowledge about philosophy, but this is an idea in existentialism, right?
Yeah.
Existentialism?
Yeah.
Is this right? How I pronounce it?
Probably, yeah.
Existentialism. You know, you could always be just part of a dream of someone else. Or everything around you is just part of your dream.
Yeah.
You do not know for certain at any time because there are no real clues.
Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
Yeah, and it's actually
the Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Constructionism.
Yeah, exactly.
And which puts us back into the first Night Springs.
Yeah,
because
I mean the first Night Springs was kind of about the observer's point of view, because at the moment you observe, there's one thing that is gonna happen, but until you observe, there are several opportunities, or not opportunities, but options that could be going on, and until you observe, you don't know what is going to happen, which is kind of, you construct the reality around you because you're the observer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which in last consequence means that that everything you observe is not the observation of somebody else. So how you perceive things.
Oh, look at this! Two guys with one shotgun shots. Yeah, I was really happy I got this.
Happy, yeah. Jumping
really
up and down.
Yeah, I was really happy. I was trying to get this one from episode 2 on. I'm trying to set up the enemies, and it didn't work at any time. Yeah. Go on. I'm sorry.
Is that a boss fight, or?
Yeah, no, not really. You meet these kinds of enemies quite often.
So, but that actually means that everything you observe, you're taking the role of the observer.
Which is kind of the creator.
Yeah, because everything you observe isn't really reality. It's just the way
your
you
perception
see
of
things.
reality, or your perception of what is going on.
Yeah.
Which makes it reality in a way.
Yeah. I think you have a scientific example of this, perceiving colors, because colors are just like how the light breaks in different angles,
or more or less like what materials take in what kind of spectrum of light, and the rest is reflected to you.
Yeah.
So the material is not really displayed to you in the color that it is, but in the color that it reflects.
Yeah.
I don't know if you mean that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's like this. You have this deep sea example, where you don't really have light, and you have. Okay, I don't know what I was gonna say. I think there's an example of like deep sea fish, which are like colorless, but if the sun shines,
geezers had quite a production
they
going on.
reflect color in like a certain way that they actually get a color.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
How far does this go? I mean, how far can I perceive reality which differs from your reality?
I mean, it goes as far that, you know, you've been visiting me a lot of times in the last few weeks, and I could say, okay, I have a difficult period I'm going through or whatever, and you're my anchor point. It's just an example.
You've never told
You're
me.
my anchor point, so I just imagine you, so you don't really exist. But in my imagination. So you're just here to help me get through this point of my life, you know?
Okay?
Up until Sunday when my girlfriend comes back.
Yeah, maybe I'm just like an alter ego. Like, not in a positive way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then you disappear because well, you're not disappearing, but you occur less often.
Yeah.
Because my girlfriend, who was away for 6 months, gets back, and spend a lot more time with her. So you are, you know that this is just a funny thing I'm saying right now.
As you regular listeners
Well, it
know,
depends
I tend to
what you're gonna say.
I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton.
And then you're
taking
kind of
a couple
obsolete,
moments off their
so
busy schedule to join me here in the studio.
you're just
Boys, how busy
you're just
are you
reality
now?
once in a
Deerfest is
month,
almost here, isn't it?
and all the other
That
time
keeps you in business.
Pretty busy.
you're not really there.
Actually, Pat, we've been real busy.
Yeah.
Because I just imagine you.
Which concerns
Yeah,
an
my
ongoing
goal was
investigation.
actually that you just
Can't
imagine
talk
your
about
girlfriend.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
And I was
Saying
actually
we got, you know,
the real
other
thing.
irons to fry.
Yeah.
But
And how would you compare your
now
workload
it's
to last year?
different.
Things have seemed relatively peaceful to
sorry.
me, but people do tend to
okay.
get a little wild this time of year.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too.
But let's be honest,
I'm kind of
I don't like
sad.
this radio show, by the way,
I'm kind
because
of sad now.
oh no,
Now, is it just me, or
yeah, it's
does
just
Fear
because
Fest get
I
wilder
imagine you
every
being
year?
sad.
People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier.
Yeah,
and
so
younger.
you
Oh, it's
observed
definitely
me
not
being
just
sad,
you, Pat.
Yeah,
which I'm actually not.
yeah, exactly,
Hey,
yeah.
I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh shoot, I lost my train of thought.
I don't like this radio
Not
show.
just
It's
me.
the last one. We got the radio show
it's
achievement.
wilder, Pat, but actually
Okay.
most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown
These
men.
are the
People who
not
ought to
so
know
good
better, you know?
deputies
Kids are doing fine this year.
talking crap on
That's
the
nice to hear, at
radio
least.
show.
Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
There's
Sure thing, Pat.
essentially no information.
Sure thing, Pat.
No information getting to you at this point when you listen to this.